This commercial is about, well, it's about parents being rude at high school athletic events.
Ridiculous, right?
It gets worse. Studies show more than 75% of new high school officials are quitting because of bad adult behavior.
So now there's a shortage of refs here in Idaho, in almost all sports.
No officials means no more games.
Is that what you want for us?
Come on, parents.
It's time to grow up.
Cheer for your team.
Be proud of your children.
But stop being so ridiculous.
And don't make us run another commercial.
Because we will.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association, reminding you to always practice good sportsmanship.
Your Health Idaho's got you covered with all you need to know. Open enrollment is the time of year where you can enroll in or change your health insurance coverage. And Your Health Idaho is the place to go for quality coverage at a lower cost. 25% of enrollees pay $25 or less. Make sure to enroll by December 16th to get covered and save money.
It doesn't matter. It's about whatever makes you say to yourself, I am great.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Ads like this keep popping up, but I see through the hype because those vape clouds people claim are just water vapor contain as many as 31 different chemicals, like formaldehyde, the stuff they preserve dead bodies with. And while the flavors sound all harmless, we still have no idea what these ingredients could be doing to our bodies. But I already see vaping for exactly what it is. Get the real facts at BehindTheHaze.com.
Welcome to the IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of the Idaho High School Football Playoff State coverage and this live audio broadcast presented by Project Filter, Your Health Idaho, Ideal Idaho's College Savings Program, Valleywide Cooperative, your local Toyota dealers, the Idaho Office of Highway Safety, and Dip Fusion Helmet Reconditioning. Good afternoon, everyone. Will Henneke with you here in Cambridge, Idaho. Time for some 1A playoff football. We got the TriValley Titans taking on the North Gem Cowboys. We're just about set for kickoff here. Very nice day. It was rainy this morning, but has turned out to be very pleasant up here in Cambridge in District 3. TriValley will kick off. They are kicking from left to right in your mind's eye. They are wearing black uniforms with blue helmets. North Gem ready to receive, white with purple numbers, white pants, white helmets, white everything. We're set to kick things off, and we will be underway here. The winner advances, the loser goes home. The opening kick comes down about the 25-yard line, basically dies right on the 10-yard line, picked up by Craig Yost, and he'll run into a tackler there at about the 25. He's brought down, and away we go. The tackle, Moyne Ingram on the stop.
First down for the North Gem Cowboys.
And here we go.
Our game, for your information, is being
North Gem, coached by Corey Hatch in his 5th season overall, 4-5 overall, 2-2 in the Rocky Mountain Conference. And if you're wondering if this is a team that's going to air it out or if they're going to run it a lot, they attempted 18 passes this season. That's it, 18. Everybody in tight. Rusty Hatch, the quarterback, number 12. He's going to hand it off to Yost over the right side. He's got some room. He's out across the 40. He's across midfield. It's a foot race. He's inside the 20, inside the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, North Gem on the first snap of the game. Craig Yost goes 75 yards. Holy cow. If you're a North Gem fan, that couldn't have started much better for you. Craig Yost, a simple option to the right side. Hatch handed it to the fullback. And 75 yards later, Yost is in the end zone. 2-point conversion, down to my left. Hatch is going to keep, runs into Elias DeVries, and he gets stood up. I don't think he's going to make it. We're waiting for a signal. Oh, there it is. 2-point is good.
Conversion is good.
So 15 seconds into the game, North Gem has an 8-0 lead.
Luke Riddlesbacher. So now the score is just starting the game.
So I didn't even really get much time to set up the offense there. And now North Gem will be kicking off. North Gem, as I mentioned, 4-5 overall, 2-2 in the Rocky Mountain Conference out of District 5-6, taking on a TriValley team that is 8-1 overall, 4-1 in the Long Pin Conference behind only Council. So the visitors from Bancroft strike the first blow. And now North Gem will turn around and they'll kick it off. North Gem, if you look on the far side, I mean, which you can't because you're not here, and this is an audio-only broadcast, head coach Corey Hatch, assistant coach Tracy Corda, and 2 subs. That's it. Only 10 players on the trip for North Gem. Hiram Barnes to kick off for North Gem. A little kick will come down at about the 35. It's grabbed there, running forward out across the 45, out to about the 50, and into North Gem territory. That was Moyne Ingram on the, I'm sorry, not Moyne Ingram. Devin Mendoza. I'm right next to the PA announcer. I should not mess any of this stuff up. So first down, TriValley in North Gem territory at about the 46-yard line.
46-yard line, first down.
TriValley's offense will be triggered by junior Jace Wagner, 1,500 rushing yards on the season. He'll call his own number up the middle, inside the 40, spins out of one tackle. He tries to get the edge. He might go the distance. He's inside the 10, and he scores. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns.
36 yards. And so now the Titans score and see if they can tie it up.
Might be a first team to make a tackle wins. We've played 34 seconds, and each team has scored. Two-point conversion attempt coming. Wagner will hand it off, working his way up the middle near the goal line. We're waiting for a signal. I think they're going to say no. On the carry was Jack Papineau, the freshman, and they're going to say 2-point no good.
So now the score is North Gem 8, TriValley Titans 6.
8-6, and we've played 34 seconds. I don't know if my voice is going to hold out for too much of this. Got to pull out my notes here. One-man show here, letting you behind the curtains a little bit. Special thanks to Idaho Ag Credit. They're a lending cooperative for people involved in any aspect of agriculture. Idaho Ag Credit, proud to support this webcast and the student athletes participating in today's game. If you're just tuning in, you've missed 2 plays, you've missed 2 touchdowns, one each side. 8-6, North Gem on top, 11:26 to go in the first quarter. So we're set to kick off again. Blake Barton will put the toe into it for North Gem. Kicking from left to right, steps into it. Long punch down to Yost. He'll bobble it at about the 25, and then he'll just take a knee. Tried to get up. Officials said no thanks. Cash Pearson, the senior for TriValley, was right there if they hadn't blown it dead, but the officials did blow it. So here we go. Ball at the 32-yard line for the Cowboys. Cowboys, one of 3 teams out of the Rocky Mountain Conference to be playing in this week's 1A playoffs. District champion Rockland is not. Rockland got a bye, but Chalice is playing. They're playing Dietrich later tonight. First down, ball at the 27. Handoff to Yost up the middle, nothing going. Tackle, gain of 2. And by the own rules I said a minute ago, that means the game is over, right? Gain of about 2 for Yost. DeVries in on the tackle. Second down, long 8, short 9, depends on your perspective.
29-yard line.
Got to visit for a few minutes before the game with Corey Hatch, the head coach of North Gem. They bussed as far as Boise yesterday. Came up here this morning. They'll bus home all the way back to Bancroft tonight after the game. Second down play. Hatch will hand to Yost again. Again, just kind of slams into that right side, gains a yard or 2. DeVries, one of the first ones up off the pile. And that'll bring up third down, 3rd and about 6. And again, as I mentioned, if you're wondering what North Gem might do here, might they pass? Yes, no, maybe. Bet the farm on no. During the regular season, 438 offensive snaps from scrimmage, 420 rushing attempts for North Gem. So third down, about 6. Hatch, this time he'll keep it. Sweeps around the right side. He's at the first down. He's got a little lane up the sideline. He's across midfield, and he steps out of bounds, but has more than enough for the first down into Tri-Valley territory. Ball will be around the 40-yard line. Let's wait for the official spot. Oh, they say he stepped out of bounds at about the North Gem 49, but enough for a first down. Hatch on the carry. Hatch, 188 carries, 1,357 yards, 20 touchdowns. The senior, who according to Corey Hatch, the head coach, has missed 3 snaps in his 4-year career at North Gem. Big brother Pritchard standing right behind me right now. We got a flag, and we're going to get, it looks like, an offside/encroachment on Tri-Valley. Yeah, Bridger Hatch, former North Gem star, played a couple years at a small college in Virginia, but is now back here. 5-yard penalty on Tri-Valley, so it'll be 1st and 5. The ball now across midfield. North Gem moving right to left. 9 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. I forgot to update the score here. There we go. There we go. Now we're all caught up. 1st and 5. Hatch to keep. Right side, kind of wedges ahead. He's going to be close to a first down, about a yard short. DeVries, and it looked like Wyatt Mora in on the tackle. So it'll be 2nd down and 2. 8-6, North Gem with the lead. Each team scoring on their first snap from scrimmage. Craig Yost for North Gem, 75 yards. Jace Wagner for Tri-Valley, 46 yards. Now North Gem putting together a bit of a drive. Hatch under center, everybody in tight. This time to the left. Yost is going to be near the first down. Should have it. Gets pushed back. Mora in on the tackle. Whole bunch of people in on the tackle, actually. Looked like Bridger Miller maybe in on the tackle as well, getting some snaps along the defensive line. And now he'll come out as Cash Pearson checks back in for Tri-Valley. Clock running. We're under 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 1A opening round football in Cambridge, Idaho. Nice day. And now we're getting a first down false start on the Cowboys. So back it up 5. It'll be 1st and 15. We mentioned 3 teams from the Rocky Mountain Conference in the 1A playoffs, 4 teams from the Longpin. Council, TriValley, Garden Valley, who's playing right now, and also Cascade. Sweep far to the right. Yost on the grab. He's going to get the penalty yardage back and maybe another yard. Gets run down there by DeVries again. He's on pace for about 100 tackles. He's been in on almost every one of them so far, and that really shouldn't be too surprising given the nature of offense that North Gem runs.
Okay, 2nd and 9 to go for the Cowboys.
You're not going to have a ton of tackles from your corners or your safeties, depending on the formation you run, or the defensive formation you run. 2nd down and 9 after the 6-yard run for Yost, who's already got to be pushing 100 yards. He'll get it to the left-hand side, gets through that first tackler, and then gets pushed back, gets a few. Be 3rd down, and let's see, about 6 for North Gem. The officials today, head referee, the white cap, Larry Shippey, Gary Barnes, the umpire, head linesman, Keith Porter, line judge, Jim Flannery, and Cameron Hemmage, the back judge. Hatch is going to keep. He's just going to wedge up the middle, almost like a tush push. And he gets about 4, which frankly is fine because you're probably going to go for it anyway in this situation. And now you make it 4th down and 2. Ball at the Tri-Valley 32-yard line. They need to get down almost to the 30 on the dot. And it's 4th down, so a chance for a defensive stop right here for Tri-Valley. Hatch under center. Yost behind him. He's looking around, gauging the defense. He's going to hand off to Yost, and he has the first down. Spins inside the 30-yard line over the right-hand side. DeVries and Blake Barton among the players in on the tackle for Tri-Valley. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with North Gem, as we approach the midway point of this first quarter, you should have a pretty good sense of what they're going to do here. It's going to be a heavy dose of Rusty Hatch, the quarterback, and Craig Yost, the junior running back. The A-back, Lucky Welker, a senior. We'll see him from time to time as well. Handoff to Yost, ran right into the teeth of a blitz. DeVries in on the tackle, loss of a couple. It'll be 2nd down. North Gem across the way. Handful of fans also brought their cheerleaders here. On the near side is the norm a lot of times when you go to small-town football games. More people walking up and down the sideline following the ball than sitting in the bleachers. Nice little crowd here. 2nd and 11. Hatch the snap. He's going to keep to the right. Cuts inside. Gets a few. So he got the loss of yardage back and then maybe a yard beyond that. They'll mark it at 3rd and let's call it 8 here. 3rd and 8 for North Gem. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go in what has been a very rapid moving first quarter. Other opening round games, Shoshone and Garden Valley right now. Chalice and Dietrich, Cascade and Deary coming up later tonight. Those are your 1A opening round contests along with this one here. 3rd and 8. We've got a flag down. Hatch was going to keep on the option, but a flag was down, and let's see what we got here. Dead ball, offsides on Tri-Valley. So the 3rd and 8 just became 3rd and 3. For North Gem. Another thing that the coaches for North Gems, they really harped on when we talked today was ball control. When they take care of the ball, they're fine. When they have the butterfingers, they're in a little bit of trouble. 3rd and 3. Yost, right side, nothing doing. Got maybe a yard. No, now he scoops free. Our Hatch kept it the whole way. We got a flag down. He's going to score. I got faked out. It was an option play. Yost wasn't going anywhere. Hatch was able to pull it out of Yost's belly and run it around the right side for a touchdown, but a flag has come in. So we've either got a 22-yard touchdown, let's see here, and it's going to be holding against North Gem, so wipe that touchdown off the board. And those are the kinds of mistakes that the coaching staff for North Gem said we cannot have those against a team as good as TriValley. But based on where the hold is, it's from the spot. So it's still, they, in essence, gain a yard and get to do third down over. So third and about a yard here. 4.5 minutes to go in quarter number one. 8-6, North Gem over TriValley. Hatch with Yost right behind him. He'll sweep to the right. It's Yost. Spins forward. He's going to be right at the sticks. Another flag has come out. I think he's got the first down. Personal foul. We're going to get a face mask called on TriValley. So if he didn't have the first down before, he has it now. And given where they're at on the field, right around the 20-yard line, that'll be a half the distance call down to the 10. And the only question is it first and goal or is it first and 10? Based on the ball placement, I have a hard time imagining it's anything other than first and goal. And, in fact, the yard markers have been laid down. It's just the down box along that far sideline. So first and goal for North Gem, ball at the 10. Hatch, right side. Nope, now it's an option to Welker. He'll go right side, gets down to about the 5. So a gain of 5 on the pitch to Lucky Welker. Rusty Hatch, 20 touchdowns. Craig Yost, 22 touchdowns. Lucky Welker, 4 touchdowns. There's the bulk of your scoring summary for the Cowboys this season. Lost last week to rival Rockland, and that's how Rockland wound up with the number 1 seed out of the Rocky Mountain Conference. Second and goal, ball at about the 5. Yost to the left-hand side, down to about the 2. Nope, now down close to the 1 is where they'll mark it. Third down. Well, I guess it is right about. Well, it's kind of hard to tell. There's a sea of bodies in the way. About a yard. Hatch is going to keep. Wedges up the middle. We've got a flag. I don't know that everyone was set. That flag is going to go against North Gem. So they'll back that one up. And it'll be third down from about the 6 now for North Gem. Inside of 4 minutes to go. I know you can't see it, but take my word for it. It's a nice day up here, but the middle of this field is going to get a little bit muddy by the third and fourth quarter. Already starting to chew up a little bit. Third down from just outside the 6, North Gem. Right to left across your computer screen. Hand off to Yost. Hatch is going to keep. He's got an opening. Touchdown, North Gem. Rusty Hatch. Six yards away on third and goal with 3 minutes and 34 seconds to go here in quarter number one. Makes it 14-6 North Gem, pending the 2-point conversion. Hatch under center. He likes to keep these himself quite often. Hands it to Yost. Yost stumbles and falls. 2-point conversion, no. So 14-6. North Gem now with 3.5 minutes to go in quarter number one. Helena Agri-Enterprises makes and sells seed and seed treatment, fertilizer and application services, crop protectants, financial services, and precision ag services. Helena's theme of people, products, knowledge reinforces the company's commitment to helping customers succeed through knowledge and dedicated people, useful products, and the latest proven technologies. With a location in nearby Grace, Idaho, Helena Agra Enterprises is proud to support North Gem High School. Also, Terry and Margene Rindlisbaker. They have been operating Rindlisbaker's farm for over 40 years. During that time, they've always loved supporting the local student athletes. Terry and Margene want to tell the North Gem Cowboys they are proud of the season the team has had so far and qualifying for state. 3 minutes, 34 seconds to go here in the first quarter. North Gem with a 14-6 lead here on IdahoSports.com. Cowboys getting set to kick off. It's Hiram Barnes, the junior. Funny story about Barnes, this is his first year playing football. And he's a starter both ways, guard, kickoff. And on the other side, Cam McMiller, he's a veritable grizzled old vet in his second year of football. Barnes ready to kick off. Puts a toe into it, down towards the middle of the field. It's going to be caught on the run. Now looking to pick it up on a bounce as it was bobbled briefly. Picked up and then working his way up across the 45-yard line. Not a bad return when it was all said and done for Devin Mendoza again.
Mendoza left ball and then picked it up.
Gets out across the 45, almost the 46. TriValley will take over there on their own side of midfield. So for just the second snap of the game, the TriValley offense comes up. Wagner in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to come to the right, looking for a hole. Doesn't really have one. Gets tied up, and Hatch will just, like a cowboy wrestling down a steer, just got him up around the horns and pulled him down. No gain. No, they'll call it about a half-yard gain for Jace Wagner, and that'll be second down. They give him about a yard when it's all said and done, so call it second down and 9. TriValley with the football, black uniforms, orange numbers and trim, blue helmets. Cambridge High School, Midvale High School, the cooperative here. As Wagner's going to keep it to the left, has got a little room, spins out of a Hatch tackle that time. He's going to get the first down and then get pulled out of bounds inside the North Gem 40-yard line. First down for the Titans. Nice little run right there from Wagner. We mentioned earlier, 1,522 yards and 24 touchdown rushes for Jace Wagner, the junior quarterback. Also has 11 touchdown passes, an impressive junior year for Jace Wagner, who now has a back on either side of him for the first down. Back to throw. Looking downfield. Had J.J. Sutton. Now he's going to take a shot for him. Down deep downfield. It is caught inside the 5. He reaches out. Touchdown. 38 yards. Wagner to J.J. Sutton.
That pass to J.J. Sutton. First touchdown. 40-yard touchdown pass. And now see if the Titans can tie it up. As they go for the, as they try.
So 2:34 to go here in the quarter. And the track meet, at least in terms of points, continues. The 2-point run is no good, defended well by North Gem. And 14-12 is where we will be.
And so the score is now
North Gem 14, TriValley 12.
TriValley Titans.
Did you know that most kids do not drink alcohol or use drugs? In fact, the majority choose to stay substance-free. In Idaho, approximately 9 of 10 kids are not drinking or using drugs. Parents, talking to your kids about your expectations for them and not drinking alcohol or using drugs is one of the things most associated with your kids making healthy choices. Let's keep kids here in Idaho, the youth of Idaho, safe. Brought to you by Southwest District Health and Partnerships for Success program. Again, special thanks to our major partners here, including Project Filter, Your Health Idaho, Ideal, Idaho's College Savings Program, Valleywide Cooperative, your local Toyota dealers, Idaho Office of Highway Safety, and Dip Fusion Helmet Reconditioning. As we're ready for the kickoff here. TriValley will go onside to the right-hand side. It's down, and Wagner's going to run onto it. It skipped just out of the reach of a North Gem player, And Wagner runs right up to it and grabs it, so the Titans will take right back over. Ball will be about the North Gem 44. It's not a turnover per se, but it is a stolen possession for the Titans. Head coach Tyler Wagner going onsides, and his team is able to pick up the loose football and take over in North Gem territory. Handoff, Moyne Ingram, left-hand side. He's going to get tripped up by Lucky Welker. Kamika Miller also in on the tackle for North Gem. Gain of about a yard. It'll be second down.
Gets a yard, second down, and
clock running. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. 1A, opening round playoff matchup. Garden Valley and Shoshone playing right now just the other side of the mountains that lie to our left here on the broadcast. Is Wagner going to keep to the left? And again, Lucky Welker, and it looked like Miller, the two of them again in on the tackle. Cut Wagner down for a short gain, and it'll be third down and about 7 yards to go.
And looks like 7 yards to go on the 40-yard line.
Minute 40 to go here in the first quarter. This game kicked off at 3 o'clock local time, or 4 o'clock local time. 4:10 roughly. We've played this quarter in about 20 minutes of real time, which is moving considering 4 touchdowns have gone up on the board. Wagner back to throw, looking downfield. He's got a man. Sutton, nice over-the-shoulder catch inside the 25. Going to be good for a first down. Rindless Baker in on the tackle for North Gem. Good toss from Wagner right on the money to Sutton. His second grab, and TriValley approaching the red zone as we approach 1 minute to go here in the first quarter.
A little over 20 yards on the pass play. Ball taken down to the 20, looks like the 22-yard line. First down for the Titans.
First and 10, TriValley. 2 receivers way out to the left. Wagner all by himself in the shotgun. Inside a minute to go. Sweep coming, I beg your pardon, screen coming out to the left side. Pass a little bit off the mark. Sutton unable to roll it in. Pass falls incomplete. It'll be second down. For those of you just joining us, each team scored on its first play of the game. Craig Yost for North Gem, Jace Wagner for TriValley. Each team scored on its second possession. Rusty Hatch for North Gem, J.J. Sutton for TriValley, and then after the Sutton touchdown, TriValley goes onside kick. They've got the ball back, second down at the North Gem 22. Handoff right side. There's some room there. Slipping, trying to turn the corner. It should be good for a first down, it looks like. On the carry, number 25, Gage George, the sophomore. Looked like he had a little bit of a lane, but he just kind of slipped. It's going to be good for a first down, down at about the 12-yard line. TriValley looking to take the lead. Closing seconds here of the first quarter, final 30 seconds. Then the two teams will switch ends. Wagner going to sweep to the left. He's got a man out there. The pass is complete and headed into the end zone. Touchdown, TriValley. Gage George. 11 yards.
14 minutes left in the first quarter.
So 14 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And North Gem has their first lead. I'm saying, beg your pardon, TriValley has their first lead. Sweep coming to the left-hand side. 2-point conversion run is good.
Jack Papala, conversion attempt, good. Here's the Titans.
So 20-14.
Conversion, man. And now the score is
TriValley has taken the lead.
20. North Gem Cowboys.
14 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
First quarter.
We've had 5 possessions. We've had 5 touchdowns so far. Though the pace has, in terms of the explosiveness, the pace has slowed somewhat since each team scored on its first play. The drives have been a little bit more methodical since then. TriValley, number 4 team in the state, according to both the coaches and the media. North Gem not ranked, but proving to be a formidable foe thus far. Yost is deep for North Gem to my right. Barton's going to kick it off here for North Gem. I beg your pardon, for TriValley. Picks a dead spot over Rusty Hatch's head. Hatch retreats like an outfielder, makes a nice catch, and he runs it out across the 35. Gets out to about the 36, where he is dragged down there. In on the tackle, number 21, Devin Mendoza, who's been all over the place in special teams. And it looks like we'll have one final play here in the first quarter. And then I need to figure out, I think I know how to do it. This is going to be fun. Normally I have a producer to help me. Today I'm a one-man show, so I'm learning some of this stuff as I go here. So Brandon Bainey, the content guru for IdahoSports.com, sitting at home listening. You're about to see if I can pass my first test and successfully change the quarter without blowing anything up. Hatch is going to hand to Yost, right-hand side, gets out to about the 39, gets pulled down there. Cash Pearson on the tackle, and that will do it for the first quarter of play. An explosive first quarter of play. We're going to take a quick timeout here on IdahoSports.com. Let's have a little fun as I try and figure out how all this stuff works. 20-14, TriValley after one. We'll be right back on IdahoSports.com.
Let's talk about open enrollment for
Will Henneke back in Cambridge, Idaho. IdahoSports.com presentation, 1A opening round high school football playoffs. After one quarter of play, it's the home-standing Titans with a 20-14 lead. North Gem has the football. They've switched sides, so North Gem now going left to right in your mind's eye in their white uniforms. Yost up the middle, not a lot going. He does work his way out to about the 41. DeVries on the tackle once more, and that'll bring up third down.
DeVries and Barton on the tackle. Takes the ball just across the 40, before the 41-yard line. That takes us to third down and 5 yards to go.
Third down and 5. North Gem left to right. Pretty much everything has been either Rusty Hatch or Craig Yost so far for North Gem. Lucky Welker does have one carry. Hatch is going to keep to the left. Veers across. He's going to get the first down. Wagner will get a hold of him and pull him down almost right exactly at midfield. Nice run for Hatch. It'll be good for a first down. 188 carries during the regular season for Hatch, 1,357 yards. Hayden Franson, the junior, over the ball as the center for the North Gem offense. Hatch takes the snap, hands off. He does not hand off up the middle. He wisely holds on as that play gets absolutely blown up by Mishka Rapp, the sophomore. If Hatch had not pulled it down, that thing might have wound up on the turf.
About 3 yards, so it's second and 13 to go.
Second down, 13 yards to go. 10.5 minutes to go here in the first half. TriValley on the strength of 2 Jace Wagner touchdown passes and a Jace Wagner touchdown run with the 20-14 lead. Yost, left side, gets back to about the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be third down and 10. Yost went 75 yards on the first snap of the game for a touchdown. Sledding has been a little bit tougher since then, but he's pretty consistently getting 3, 4, 5 yards. Landing those, if you're into boxing metaphors, he's landing those body blows. Third down, they'll call it 11 here. Hatch, he's looking to throw, throws the out route. He's got a man, pass is caught inside the 40-yard line down to the 35. River Hayden, the senior on the reception, just a quick out. And that right there, my friends, was a rare moment. North Gem throwing the football. Hatch just set his foot, planted his foot, found his receiver on the out route. Hayden, the senior, made the catch and picks up the first down.
35-yard line.
They only attempted 2 passes all last week. We mentioned early, only 18 passes on the season. And they've played 9 games. First and 10, ball at the TriValley 35. Sweep to the left side, it's Yost. Cuts inside the first tackler, gets a gain of a couple before he's pulled down. Pearson in on the tackle. Looks like DeVries there as well once again. It'll be second down, and you're already starting to see those white North Gem uniforms, particularly Yost. I hope Mom has a fresh supply of Tide at home. Those things are already starting to get pretty dirty. 8.5 minutes to go in the first half. 20-14, TriValley with the lead. North Gem on the move, though. Ball inside the TriValley 35. Hatch will keep up the middle, just kind of keeps his legs going, and he picks up about 8 or 9. Brings up a third down and maybe 1, maybe 2. Let's see where they set it. Third down, and I guess it's closer to 3. 2 down territory for sure with inside 8 minutes to go here in the first half. North Gem trying to spring, at least on paper, what would be an upset. Third down and 2. Hatch under center. Takes the snap. Hands to Yost to the left-hand side. He's going to be a little short of the first down, but got about 1.5 yards. So it'll be 4th and roughly 1 yard. Looking on that far side, Coach Hatch, Coach Korda, and 2 subs. The 8 players on the field for North Gem are going to be on the field pretty much all the way through. And this isn't new to them, so if you're expecting them to get tired or wear out, it's something they're used to. So 4th down and 1 yard. Hatch just going to burrow ahead. Looks like he has it. Let's wait for the official spot, because the official on the far side, he has it spotted inside the 25, which is good for a first down. First down, North Gem, with inside of 7 minutes to go here in the first half.
First down, North Gem. On their own.
And this right here is where you can see where a North Gem, an offense like this, can be deadly. They can take 8 minutes off the clock pretty easily with this type of offense that they run. Yost to the right side. Bangs forward for about 4.
Ball down to the 23-yard line.
Second down, somewhere between 6 and 7, depending on which team you're rooting for.
Second and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Hayden Franson, the center, over the ball. Rusty Hatch, get up under center to take the snap. Drops the ball, picks it right back up, and so he just turns and runs ahead and actually does a pretty decent job to get down inside the 20-yard line. He's going to pick up about 3 yards out of that. Bridger Miller in on the tackle, among others. So 3rd and about 4, depending on, again, your perspective. As we're already halfway through quarter number 2. Yost behind Hatch, Welker in motion. To Yost, left-hand side. He'll get down inside the 15. That should be good for a first down. And North Gem keeps the drive going. Again, 4 or 5 yards at a time. We got a whistle here, and a timeout is actually called by TriValley. Head coach Tyler Wagner wanting to talk this one over a little bit, as right now this North Gem team on a heck of a drive. 5:21 to go in the first half. Want to thank Helena Agri Enterprises. Their theme of people, products, and knowledge reinforces the company's commitment to helping customers seed through knowledge and dedicated people, useful products, and the latest proven technologies. With locations in nearby Grace, Idaho, Helena Agri Enterprises is proud to support North Gem High School. Also, Idaho Ag Credit, a lending cooperative for people involved in every aspect of agriculture. Proud supporter of this webcast and the student athletes participating in today's game. (20-14) is the score. 5 minutes, 21 seconds to go in quarter number 2. North Gem trailing by 6, but has the football. They're in the red zone. Ball 1st and 10 at about the TriValley 14. Very effective drive right here for the Cowboys. Yost, left side, bounces off one tackler, just worms forward and then gets pushed back at around the 6, but a good first down gain there for North Gem. Yost, 1,652 yards and 22 scores during the regular season. And he is, I would have to think at this point, pretty comfortably over 100 yards here in the first half, buoyed greatly by that 75-yard touchdown run on the first snap of the football game.
2nd and 3 to go for the first down. Again, first down without scoring.
Inside of 5 minutes to go here. North Gem has had the ball this entire quarter thus far. Hatch going to the right side. Fakes the pitch, moves down to about the 6. Good tackle. Wyatt Mora, really nice tackle as he got Hatch before he could fully get turned upfield. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Big play here for both sides.
7 to go.
Approaching 4 minutes to go, so we're looking at almost an 8-minute drive here for North Gem.
North Gem Cowboys.
And they're not done yet, obviously. 3rd down, about 4. Ball on about the 8. Hatch on the right hash mark, takes the snap. Hands to Yost. He gets stood up at the line. Good work by the defensive front there. Jace Wagner coming up. Helps make the tackle. Eli Noah also in on the tackle, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Big play. 4th down and 3. Hatch right back up to the line, not wasting any time. Same formation. Welker in motion. The hand is not going to be to Yost. Yost, Hatch is going to keep. He reaches for the end zone. Touchdown, North Gem. Nearly a 9-minute drive for North Gem.
Touchdown, Yost. Touchdown, Rusty Hatch, quarterback.
So we are tied at 20, pending the 2-point conversion here.
20-20.
3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. North Gem took up all of the second quarter to this point on that drive. Yost, the flip. Good job by the defense coming through, and they're going to stuff Yost well short of the 2-point conversion. So we got a 20-20 tie with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Really, really impressive drive for North Gem. Now let's see if TriValley can answer. TriValley's had the ball 3 times. They've scored 3 times. Did you know that most kids do not drink alcohol or use drugs? In fact, the majority choose to stay substance-free. In Idaho, approximately 9 of 10 kids are not drinking or using drugs. Parents, talking to your kids about your expectations for them to not drink alcohol or use drugs is one of the things most associated with your kid making healthy choices. Let's keep Idaho's youth safe. Brought to you by the Southwest District Health and Partnerships for Success program. So Hatch, 2 touchdown runs for North Gem. Jace Wagner, 2 touchdown passes for TriValley. As we're knotted up 20-20. 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the dot in the first half here from Cambridge. Turned out to be a really, really nice day for football. Was raining up here this morning. AD Brendan Wolf said he kind of took a little bit of a deep breath, but then the fine folks who control all the weather satellites cleared it up for us. Kickoff. Picked up by Wagner at about the 30. He'll come to the left. He's got a little bit of room across the 40 and then pulled down by Lucky Welker at about the 45-yard line. So, again, TriValley is going to start with pretty good field position. Tied at 20, 3 minutes, 25 seconds. And that was a joke about the whole whoever controls the weather. just want to make sure.
Taking ball on their own 45.
TriValley moving right to left. Has the football at their own 45-yard line. They've had the ball 3 times. They've scored 3 times. Wagner in the shotgun, 2 backs. Back to throw. Now he's thinking about running. A little bit of a quarterback draw. He gets out to midfield and is pulled down by Yost right there.
Chase Wagner takes the ball up to the 50-yard line.
That might be the version, like an 8-man version of what would be called a run-pass option, because he had the ball cocked in his right hand as he came towards the line of scrimmage, and when nothing opened up, he just kept going. Picked up about 5 yards. 2 minutes to, or beg your pardon, 2 minutes 56 seconds to go in the first half. Ball right at midfield. 2nd down and 5 for TriValley. There hasn't been a stop in the game yet. Handoff. Moyne Ingram going to get pulled down by Hatch. I think he got pulled down by the face mask, though. Was only a gain of about a yard. He kind of spun awkwardly. That's why I'm wondering if there might have been a little bit of a grab of the face mask here. Let's wait and see. Nope, they're going to say inadvertent no flag. So Larry Shippey talking to, I believe that was Jim Flannery on the far side. Oh, nope, that's Jim Flannery on this side. So that must have been Keith Porter. Keith Porter said, nope, we got nothing, let's play. Handoff coming to the right side. That's Gage George. He's going to spin out of a tackle, get down to the 40 before he's pulled down. Plenty for a first down, though, is on the carry. That's Hiram Barnes.
And takes it out of the 39-yard line with 2:16 left.
Clock running, 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go here. TriValley, plenty of time. They've got 2 timeouts remaining here. As now Wagner's up under center. Bobbles the snap a little bit, but gives it to George. Big opening up the middle. He's going to run near a first down. And they're going to say, yep, that is a first down. They move the ball down to about the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, TriValley. Neither team's defense having much luck thus far. Wagner right back under center. A little bit of a hurry-up offense. He's going to keep. He's going to come to the left. Lucky Wagner can't quite make the tackle, and then they get down to about the 15 or so before Rindless Baker's there to push him out. Craig Yost also there. I think that's going to be another first down, and it is. Minute 44 to go. TriValley now inside the red zone as they are down to the north gym. 16, 1st and 10. Wagner, he's going to come to the left. He's got a convoy of blockers, but a nice job stepping up in there. Welker makes the tackle. He had some help coming in. Among those players in there, Jackson Welker, number 44, a freshman, got in there for a snap. He got in there and helped make a stop.
Loss of about a yard.
So Jackson Welker, McCoy Franson, the 2 freshmen who are here today. And Welker steps in to make the tackle there. 2nd down. Wagner looking to throw, looking over the middle, takes a shot. He's got a man out there, and it's incomplete. Pretty good defense by River Hayden, trying to connect with Elias DeVries, who had 10 receptions for 170 yards and a couple of scores from the tight end position. It's a pretty well-placed ball. Just a little bit better defense. 58 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd down for TriValley. Almost certainly 2-down territory, although they did have someone out there kicking a little bit in warm-ups. Don't know that it's something that they would regularly do. Trips way out wide to the right for Wagner. Back to throw, has a receiver running a slant, looks for him, underthrown, incomplete, had Sutton open, throw just a little bit short. Sutton couldn't quite scoop it, and that'll bring up 4th down. 4th down, a full, about 11. They've got to get down inside the 10 for a first down here. Clock is stopped. 53 seconds to go in the first half. Sutton and Ingram way out to the right. DeVries and George to the left. 4 receivers. Wagner, he might look to run this. He'll throw over the middle. He's got a man. Incomplete. And there's the stop. First one of the game. DeVries got a hand on it. Would have been a tough catch. Could not quite reel it in. And North Gem gets the stop.
Cowboys take over on downs at their own.
So North Gem will take over. Ball on their own 17, roughly. 48 seconds to go in the first half. Interesting to see how they do it. Each team has used one timeout. First down, handoff to Hatch. He'll keep it himself. He broke the seam. He's out across midfield. It's a foot race. He's inside the 30, and he's tripped up inside the 20. Kaiser Becker, the junior, saving the touchdown. Huge run for Rusty Hatch. 35 seconds to go. I thought Yost got it. Hatch pulled it out and kept it. That's the joy of the option. And then he gets a huge run. All the way down, they're going to spot it. It looks like about the 18-yard line of TriValley as now the Cowboys look to take the lead before halftime. Looking across the way here, we got a couple old rivals talking to each other. Bridger Hatch, former North Gem great player, talking to Lane Kirkland, the old ball coach from Cary. We'll talk a little bit to Coach Kirkland coming up at halftime. Going to be a little bit of a creative problem solving here. We only packed one headset apparently, so we're going to kind of have to pass it back and forth. I fake it well. That's all I do. I try. So now TriValley backed up a little bit as Rusty Hatch has flipped the field for North Gem. And this really fits with something head coach Corey Hatch said before the game. When we don't commit penalties and we don't turn the ball over, we're tough to beat because of the style of play that they have. North Gem first down, 35 seconds to go. Ball inside the 20. Hatch is going to keep. Veers to the right, inside the 15, just keeps his legs going, down close to the 10. And North Gem will burn, I think that's their final timeout. 27 seconds to go. Don't forget, coming up at the end of the game, we'll have the IdahoSports.com player of the game. And that is brought to you by the Idaho Office of Highway Safety, which reminds you, keep your head in the game. That's coming up during the post-game show. 2020, we've had one stop in the game. It came just a few moments ago, and it was the North Gem defense. Stopped TriValley in the red zone on a fourth down play. Thought they might just try and run the clock out and get out of here tied, and instead Rusty Hatch said, hang on, I'm just going to go run 70 yards to put the Cowboys in the red zone. Now TriValley, the defense trying to bow up and make a stop of their own here right before halftime. 27 seconds to go. Second down and 4. Ball at about the 12. Hatch hands to Yost. He's going to get tripped up. Really nice play there by Cash Pearson. Game of about a yard. 3rd and 3. Hatch is going to bring him right to the line. 12 seconds to go. They're going to have to go quick. 10 seconds. This might be the last play of the first half. Hatch, he'll actually spike it, and that probably a smart play. It'll go down as a pass attempt, so Hatch 1 for 2 here in the first half. Right on his season average of 2 pass attempts per game. And apparently North Gem had 1 timeout left. 6 seconds to go here. Game is tied 20-20. First half, we're at Cambridge High School, TriValley. You've got Midvale High School. You've got Cambridge High School. And then you've also got Indian Valley just located up the road a little bit up towards Council. Those are the 3 areas that make up TriValley. So 4th down, ball at the 10. 6 seconds to go. And if you're North Gem, either way, obviously you want to punch this in. take the lead at halftime, but you come on the road to play a really good TriValley team, even going into halftime tied. You probably don't hate where you're at. TriValley will get the ball to start the second half as North Gem got the opening kickoff of the game.
Fourth and about a yard to go.
Fourth down, 6 seconds to go in the first half. Hatch under center, takes the snap, hands to Yost. He's going to pick, I don't know that he picked up the first down. I don't know that it matters. The clock runs out. And that's the end of the first half. Fun first half. We're going to step aside here on IdahoSports.com. This 1A state playoff game, we are tied. North Gem 20, TriValley 20. It is halftime. We'll be back on IdahoSports.com.
Dear road rivals, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Nissan and Ford charge extra for maintenance. At Toyota, we take care of our drivers. Join us. Toyota. Toyota. Let's go places.
Let's talk about open enrollment for health insurance. Your Health Idaho's got you covered with all.
This year, vaping sucks you in quick. And the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
As Idahoans, we're not afraid to take risks.
All the way, all the way. Go. All the way down, all the way down.
Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more of what you love.
Ads like this keep popping up, but I see through the hype because those vape clouds people claim are just water vapor contain as many as 31 different chemicals, like formaldehyde, the stuff they preserve dead bodies with. And while the flavors sound all harmless, we still have no idea what these ingredients could be doing to our bodies. But I already see vaping for exactly what it is. Get the real facts at BehindTheHaze.com.
Dear Freedom, here's to more miles driven, more dollars saved, and more electrified vehicles than any other brand. Yours, Toyota Hybrids. Toyota. Let's go places.
Let's talk about open enrollment for health insurance. Your Health Idaho's got you covered with all you need to know. Open enrollment is the time of year where you can enroll in or change your health insurance coverage. And Your Health Idaho is...
We're Valleywide Cooperative. For 100 years, we've been your first choice for residential and commercial propane, fuels, oils, and lubricants. We service HVAC, install water heaters, propane tanks, and accessories. And yes, we'll even deliver right where you need it. Because for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valleywide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're here for you.
Dear Triathlon, let's take on iconic trails and race straight to the top. What's the point of winning if you can't enjoy the view? Yours, Toyota SUVs. Toyota. Let's go places.
Halftime in Cambridge, and we've got a bit of a surprise. The Tri-Valley Titans and the North Gem Cowboys tied at 20. I'm Will Henneke, and we're joined here at halftime by one of my colleagues from the Idaho 8-Man Prepcast each week on IdahoSports.com. Lane Kirkland, the old coach, up here with the Cary coaching staff, checking out this game. You know, one of these teams could be a future opponent for Cary, and you got to be a little surprised by what you've seen so far.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to be here today. What a great look and feel out there with a little bit of mud, and tied at halftime at 20. What a battle we got going on out here, and a lot of hard hitting. A good ride here, 4 hours from Cary. To see a tie at halftime is quite pleasing, and it could come down to last possession here, Will.
As a coach, you've coached for a long time. Your dad coached for a long time before that. You kind of grew up as a coach, if you will. Take me through each huddle, okay? You're over here with North Gem. You're over here with TriValley. What's your halftime message based on what you've seen?
I think it's going to come down to stops, fourth down stops, and ball security. I think that the team that takes the best care of the ball is going to win this ball game. Of course, TriValley is going to receive the opening kickoff here after half. But you got to take care of that football, and it could come down to a slick football here later on this afternoon as to who might win this game and have more possessions.
So let's talk a little bit about Cary now since you're here. Obviously, the Panthers don't know who they're going to play yet, so you kind of got to have eyes everywhere. How do you prepare through this week as a coach when you don't play on Friday and you don't even know who you're going to play until Sunday or Monday, depending on how the reseed comes out?
Right, so we talked about that a little bit on the prepcast here. I rode over here with all the Cary football coaches. They invited me to ride with them, which was a pleasure, and been a lot of fun to chat football all the way here. So just taking a peek to see what these guys look like in person. Both these teams looking very strong, and I think Coach Saili is just going to evaluate some strengths and weaknesses from both sides of these teams here and take that back. But keeping in mind we will play someone else besides these two teams. But a good coach always looks out a little further in anticipation of trying to get that blue trophy, and I think that's why the Cary staff is here today.
We talked a little bit about in the pregame, and by we I mean me because I'm the only person here, but the long pin, 4 teams playing in the playoffs. You've got Council, 1 loss, only lost to 2A Kamei. This TriValley team, the only team that they lost to was Council. Okay, now we kick down one more, Garden Valley. The only teams that have beaten Garden Valley, Council and TriValley. And here's the thing, Coach. Those 3 teams, Cascade, the 4th team that's playing today as well, they've got a little bit more senior leadership, if you will, in terms of veteran experience. Those 3 teams, Council, TriValley, Garden Valley, they're all still pretty young here. These are not teams shooting their last shot this fall.
Yeah, these guys, they're going to play hard for their seniors that are going out this year, the few of them they have on each squad, and they're just getting started. This is going to be a war here in the years to come between those 3 top teams and Cascade gaining every year now. So, this District 3 Longpin Conference is going to be strong.
Tell me a little bit about District 4. You're very familiar with them, even though this is your first year back after being up a classification the last couple of years. Dietrich's good. Shoshone's had a heck of a year. Richfield has some athletes. Hanson, they're making a bit of a run for it. Camas County, if they can get healthy, you got to think that they're going to bounce back. That's a pretty good conference too.
Yeah. There's still some strong teams down there in District 4 that are coming along. The Panthers will lose quite a few off their squad this coming season in graduation, as well as Dietrich. But I think the team that comes back with the largest numbers is going to rise, and I think that's kind of what it's all about in that region right now is numbers.
All right, Lane Kirkland, the former head coach at Cary High School. We got about a minute and a half to go until the second half begins, so I better start pretending I know what I'm doing. But I appreciate you coming up. Safe drive back. Tell your athletic director thank you for the hats. My allegiances can be bought.
For sure. Yeah, thanks, fans. Good luck out there, and cheer like crazy today.
All right, thank you so much. Lane Kirkland, the longtime head coach, legendary head coach from Cary High School. He is a guest on the Idaho 8-Man Prepcast each week on IdahoSports.com. As we're going to try and find out again, see if I can do this right 2 times in a row. Knock on wood, we're going to try and change the quarter. Yes, I did it. I did it. Oops, maybe I didn't do it. Okay, there we go. I did it. Got it changed to the third quarter. We're just about set to start the second half. The 2 teams are on the field getting warmed up. Quick scoring summary from the first half. 20-20 the score. North Gem and TriValley North Gem took the game's opening kickoff, and on the first snap of the game, Craig Yost went 75 yards for a touchdown. 2-point conversion was good. That made it 8-0. TriValley answered on their first play. Jace Wagner, 46 yards for a touchdown. 2-point conversion was no good. 34 seconds into the game, it was already 8-6. North Gem drove down their next possession. Rusty Hatch, a 6-yard touchdown run. That made it 14-6 North Gem. And then TriValley, 2 touchdowns in the last 2.5 minutes of the first quarter. First, it was a Jace Wagner pass to J.J. Sutton, and then a Jace Wagner pass, to Gage George. That made it 20-14 TriValley at the end of one. In the second quarter, North Gem went on about a 9-minute drive, which ended with a 6-yard touchdown run by Rusty Hatch. The 2-point conversion, no good. But that was our final scoring from half number one. And that's how we are where we are. Tied 20-20. Ready to go to the third quarter. No turnovers in that first half. Either way, well played first half. Only a handful of penalties. Oh, I see a fan coming back to his seat. He looks like he has 2 cheeseburgers and a hot dog. That guy might be my best friend, right? That looks good. Oh, man. It's Cary, Paul Kingsbury always jokes that in Cary, we had Coach Kirkland on a moment ago. They set up right above the concession stand so they can always smell everything. North Gem will kick off to start the second half here. They're kicking from right to left in your mind's eye. Hiram Barnes will kick it off. 1 receiver deep for the Titans. The right foot is into it, and we're underway. Bouncing kick picked up by Mendoza once more. He's coming to the right across the 35 to about the 40. He's tied up by Yost. Wiggles forward to about the 43 and gets pushed down there. Ball popped loose at the very end, but he was well down before that happened. And we're underway in half number 2. TriValley on their own 43-yard line. Jace Wagner, big first half. Touchdown run, 2 touchdown passes for the junior. He is in the backfield. He's got 1 running back with him. He'll hand it to that running back. It's Moyne Ingram to the left. He gets out to about midfield. Yost gets a hold of him by the ankle and drags him down just across midfield into North Gem territory. It's a gain of about 7. It'll be second down.
Turns the ball up to the 43-yard line.
We mentioned Coach Kirkland and the Cary staff here doing some scouting, if you will. Handoff coming to the right side. That's George. He almost had it pulled out from behind. Just kind of lurking there was number 7, Hayden Franson, and he almost pulled that ball loose. Cary, the number 1 ranked team, and got every first-place vote in the most recent media and coaches poll. Council number 2, Dietrich number 3, TriValley number 4 in both polls. The media has Wallace at number 5. The coaches have Rockland at number 5. Third down and about a foot. Wagner's going to keep, tries to get around the corner, breaks 1 tackle, 45, and then he slips. He's got the first down, and I think we're going to start seeing a little more of that here in the second half. As we mentioned, that field, it's soggy, it's soft. It was raining up here this morning, and it does, if you look over to the right, which I know you can't do, so I just kind of taunted you there. Since this is an audio-only broadcast, there are some dark clouds kind of drifting this way. Not expected to get here until hopefully after we're done. 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line. Wagner drops to throw. Now he'll carry it to the right or left side, cuts inside 1, gets across the 35-30, 25-20, he might go. Inside the 10, 5, he will score. Jace Wagner, touchdown, 45 yards. His second touchdown run of the game.
Yeah, 45-yard touchdown run.
And TriValley is back on top. Early here in the second half. 10:14 to go in the second half. Or third quarter, I beg your pardon. Hand off to the left-hand side. The little freshman, number 20, spins his way in again. Jack Papineau. 2-point is good. 28-20, TriValley.
So now it is TriValley Titans 28. North Gem Cowboys 20.
So a quick drive there for for Tri-Valley. And now North Gem will get the ball back. We started to mention a moment ago, it was raining here this morning. Had some moisture in this area over the last few days. A little bit. Not egregious, but a little bit. But the rain stopped lunchtime-ish, if you will. And the weather's been beautiful for the game. However, field's starting to get a little bit chewed up. You're starting to see a lot of mud stains on jerseys, and you're starting to see players starting to slip a little bit. The cuts are getting a little bit harder to make, and you expect that to probably be a factor here in the second half. As Tri-Valley ready to kick off, kicking from left to right. Yost, the deep man back. Blake Barton, the sophomore, will kick it off for Tri-Valley. Puts his toe into it. Bounces at the 20, basically stops. It's a race to the ball, and Yost able to pick it up. Good hustle. That was Papineau was able to get there to make the tackle. That ball just kind of stopped like a sand wedge, and Yost had to hustle over there to pick it up. Tri-Valley did successfully convert one onside kick in the first half. We haven't had any turnovers. An onside kick isn't necessarily a turnover, but it is stealing a possession, and Tri-Valley turned that into a touchdown. So North Gem will take over at their own 29-yard line. Hayden Franson with Hiram Barnes and Kamek Miller, the guards. Rusty Hatch, the quarterback. He's going to hand it to Yost. He just burrows ahead out across the 25 to the 26, so he got a couple.
Gain of about 2 yards on the play. Yard and a half, maybe 2. Takes the ball up to the 25-yard line. Second down for the Cowboys.
Second down play. Hatch will keep it to the right-hand side, runs into a few tacklers, maybe gained a yard. DeVries in on the tackle, also there, number 21, Devin Mendoza. One other game going on right now.
Maybe 3
and it actually, by time, should be just about getting over. Shoshone at Garden Valley. That game started about an hour before we did. I'm going to see if I can get you an updated score of that game.
First down.
It's being webcast here on Idaho Sports, so you can probably find it easier than I can. But for those of you who don't feel like looking around, we'll see if we can get it. Hatch keeps to the right side. He's going to be out across the 30 to the 32, and that'll bring up fourth down. And let's see what the Cowboys opt to do. Fourth down and 2. Do they punt? Do they go for it? They trail by 8. 8.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Fourth down, 3 yards to go. Looks like they're going to go for it. Big play right here. Can Tri-Valley get the stop? And it looks like it won't come to it as we've got a flag down, and we're going to get an offsides, a hard count from North Gem, and it drew the Titans offside. So first down via penalty. Here's your update from Garden Valley. It's the fourth quarter. Garden Valley leads Shoshone 32-8. That game in the fourth quarter. First down play. Hatch will keep to the left-hand side. Cuts inside a one tackle, gets forward for a couple. Wagner in there. A lot of people in there. Wagner's in there. Kaiser Becker's in there. Wyatt Moore is in there. All kinds of tacklers. Inside 8 minutes to go, and this is what makes North Gem dangerous. They can bleed a lot of clock, and they can punch in a tying touchdown here, and they're really potentially shortening the game, which in a close game isn't always the best news. Yost, right side, bowls his way ahead for a first down out across midfield. Yost and DeVries on the tackle. Or beg your pardon, Wagner and DeVries on the tackle. Yost a little bit slow getting up.
50 on the 50-yard line.
Seems to be okay, but was definitely a little bit slow getting up, and he's a workhorse back there. We mentioned 194 carries on the season for Yost. That's a little over 20 per game. First down and 10, North Gem. Ball just across midfield on the TriValley 49-yard line. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. North Gem moving from right to left in your mind's eye. Hatch will keep to the left, and he gets stood up. Good job by the TriValley defense. DeVries in there on the stop. Also number 22, Wyatt Mora. Couple of juniors there. Only 2 seniors on this TriValley team. Moyne Ingram, Cash Pearson, the only 2. So this is a team. This is a conference that you need to keep your eyes on for next year. A lot of good players across the conference, and that's including teams like Salmon River and Horseshoe Bend that didn't make the playoffs that will be coming back next year. Second and just over 10. Yost, left side, just slams in there and picks up 3 or 4. Barton on the tackle. Looked like Rapp was in on the tackle as well. Third down and 9, just a couple. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. So a little over 4 minutes on the drive thus far for North Gem. Third down, long 8, short 9. Depends on how optimistic you are here. Hatch under center, has Welker as his A-back, kind of flexed to the left side. Yost right behind him. He's going to come. Option pitch to Yost. He's got a little bit of room, and he gets down across the 45. Does not pick up the first down, but in a 4-down range here, he made it very manageable. It'll be 4th down and about 4.5. So a 4th down here. TriValley has not, other than the clock running out to end the first half, TriValley has not kept North Gem out of the end zone yet. They haven't forced any kind of a turnover yet. So here's another chance, and leading by 8, this would be a big one. Hatch under center. Long sweep to the right side. It's a foot race to the corner. He will, oh, it's going to be close. It's going to depend on the spot, and it does not look like he got it. It looks like they're going to mark him about a length of the football short, and I think that was Wyatt Mora, I think. Let's see. It was Mora. The spotter here in the box telling me it was Wyatt Mora. Just got the shoelace of Yost and stopped him about a football length short. So a big stop there for TriValley. They'll take over on downs. 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go. And now the flip becomes true. If TriValley can score and make this a 2-score game, North Gem then has to maybe change some of the things they do. Wagner back to the left, breaks one tackle across midfield and pushed out of bounds. Luke Rindlisbaker on the tackle, the senior. Want to thank Terry and Margene Rindlisbaker of Rindlisbaker's Farms. They would like to tell the North Gem Cowboys they are proud of the team and proud of the season they've had and proud of them for qualifying for state. Handoff up the middle. Rindlisbaker in on another tackle, but it's going to be another first down. That run from Moyne Ingram. And TriValley on the move inside the North Gem 40 down to the 35. Hurry up offense for TriValley. Handoff, Ingram again. Loose ball. Let's see who got it. I think TriValley got back on it. It is. It's Mishka Rapp, right man, right time. The sophomore guard able to fall on it and maintain possession. Gain of just a couple. So 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 33-yard line. TriValley, 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter, leading by 8. Handoff, this is Gage George, and he gets stuck in the backfield. That's Yost. Big tackle there, loss of a couple, bringing up 3rd and long. Ball right on the 35-yard line, 3rd and 10. Tyler Wagner talking to Jace Wagner, the quarterback. Wagner will now go relay the signal to his troops.
Second and third and 10.
TriValley 3rd and 10. I formation behind Wagner. Handoff to Gage George. He's trying to get loose. He's going to get a couple. Did a really good job keeping his feet moving forward. Yost and Barnes on the tackle. Bring up 4th down and about 8.
4th and 8.
Going to go for it for sure. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. An opportunity here for TriValley to extend the drive with a 1st down. And again, this North Gem team, they've attempted 2 passes, one of them albeit the intentional spike to stop the clock. So if you can get a 2-score lead on them, you force them to change their tempo just a little bit. 4th and 8. Wagner back to throw, kind of rolls to the right. He's under some pressure, takes a shot downfield, incomplete. We've got a flag down. I think it's going to be a hold, but maybe not. It is holding on TriValley. That penalty is going to be declined, and North Gem will take over. 2 minutes, 43 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Idaho Ag Credit, a lending cooperative for people involved in any aspect of agriculture. Idaho Ag Credit, proud to support this webcast and the student-athletes participating in today's game, as is Helena Ag Enterprises. People, products, knowledge. They have a location in Grace, Idaho, proud to support the North Gem athletes. That's Helena Ag Enterprises. 1st and 10 North Gem, ball on their own 33-yard line. They just came up with a 4th down stop. Hand off to Yost up the middle. He gets out to about the 38, gain of about 5. Two minutes, 30 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. This game kicked off at 4, well, about 4:10. So we've played 3 quarters, almost 3 quarters, in about an hour and a half. Final score from Garden Valley. Garden Valley defeats Shoshone 32-8, the final score. Trevor Korn, 3 touchdowns for the Wolverines. We're going to have a false start on North Gem. Craig Yost just kind of leaned forward there a little bit before the snap, so they'll back it up 5. It'll be 2nd and 9 with 2:06 to go. So Garden Valley has advanced. Heck of a season for Shoshone, though. You're talking about a team that hadn't won a game in 2 years coming into this season, and they get all the way to the 1A playoffs this year out of a very difficult District 4, where you've got Cary, the unanimous #1 team in the state, and Dietrich, the #3 team in the state. 2nd down and almost exactly 10 for North Gem. And we're going to get, I think, another false start. Yep, another false start on North Gem. This one on Cam McMiller, the left guard. Again, just wasn't egregious, just kind of leaned, rocked forward a little bit. And now you're behind the sticks if you're North Gem, and that's not where you want to be. 2nd down and 15, 1:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter. North Gem, head-to-toe white, well, head-to-toe mud at this point. But they're traveling from right to left. They have the football, 2nd and 15. Hatch is going to keep to the right-hand side, picks up 2 or 3 before he gets bulldogged down by a host of Titans, including Elias DeVries, who's had a really nice game. I'm going to be interested to see what his tackle total when the game wraps up is. It's looks like, I would guess it's already pretty comfortably into double digits in terms of stops for DeVries, the junior. 3rd down and 12. Inside a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Will Henneke with you here on IdahoSports.com. We are in Cambridge, Idaho. One back behind Hatch. It's Yost again. He'll get the handoff, right-hand side, keeps his legs going, gets out to about the 35. So picks up about 4, and that'll bring up 4th down. Let's see what head coach Corey Hatch opts to do here. We have not seen a punt from either team in the game. And this might be a spot where you would see one. You don't necessarily want to give this TriValley offense great field position. It looks like that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Did someone call a timeout, or did they? Okay. So they're letting the clock run. So that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. And now for some real fun, for those of you who are into this for the entertainment, let's see if I can switch the quarter.
Okay.
Oh, it is not the 34th quarter. It is just the fourth quarter. Coming up next here on IdahoSports.com. Okay, 28-20 the score. North Gym trailing by 8. They have the ball. It's going to be about a 4th and 8 when we start the fourth quarter. Did you know that most kids do not drink alcohol or use drugs? In fact, the majority choose to stay substance-free. In Idaho, approximately 9 out of 10 kids are not drinking or using drugs. Parents, talking to your kids about your expectations for them not to drink alcohol or use drugs is one of the things most associated with your kid making healthy choices. Let's keep Idaho's youth safe. Brought to you by the Southwest District Health and Partnerships for Success program. 32-8. Shoshone.
32-8.
Looks like a punt coming from North Gym here to start the fourth quarter. Yost, he's going to actually try and run it, and he tries to turn the corner, so it's a bit of a de facto fake, and he's going to get tackled short. He did gain a couple of yards, but good pursuit there by the TriValley defense. Mishka Rapp was out there, also Devin Mendoza. We've called his name a number of times, not in any earth-shattering manner, but he's been involved in a number of plays for TriValley. So TriValley will take over in plus territory. Ball on the 36-yard line of North Gym. Here's we're underway in the fourth quarter. TriValley now moving right to left here in this fourth quarter. Starting in North Gem territory, Wagner going to hand off to George. He runs through a couple of tackle attempts and gets pulled down. Looks like Lucky Welker on the stop. We've got a player that's down, looks like a cramp, and it looks like Craig Yost is the one who's cramping. And boy, you do, if you've ever had those kinds of like calf cramps and whatnot, once they start, it is very difficult to get them to stop. You know, you might get away for a few moments, but then they inevitably start coming back. We've got some training staff out there looking at him. Rusty Hatch, the quarterback, / defensive back, trying to help his teammate stretch out. Head coach Corey Hatch walking out onto the field right now to check on Yost, the junior, who's had a very nice game. And boy, I don't know what the final numbers are going to tell, but I guarantee you he's over 100 yards because he had 75 of them on the first carry. Looks like he'll check out for one play. He'll have to. So checking in for this snap, Jackson Welker, the freshman wearing number 44, and it's kind of stark. His jersey is nice and shiny white, and everybody else has the dinge of 3/4 of mud on it. Wagner is going to come to the near side, cuts inside. Rusty Hatch on the tackle, going to be down right about the first down line. I think he's got it at about the 25. And they're going to say, yes, move the sticks, keep that clock running. 11 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the football game. TriValley leading by 8 with a chance to create some separation here in what has been a very competitive, very close football game. Wagner, split backs, is going to keep. He'll try and run to the left. Patiently waits for a hole to open up. Picks up 5 or 6. Barnes in on the tackle. Also Rusty Hatch. It'll be another first down. Ball at the 15. TriValley not in a hurry at this point. They've got a 1-touchdown lead and a chance to expand that lead here. Jace Wagner has had a hand in all 4 TriValley touchdowns. Let's see if he can make it 5. 2 passing, 2 running. He's looking to throw. Shot towards the end zone. He's got Sutton out there, just overthrown. Pretty good coverage by Luke Rindlisbaker on that one. Wagner trying to throw towards that back pylon, and it was just out of the reach of his intended receiver. Wagner's already hit Sutton for 1 touchdown in this game, a 36-yarder back in the first quarter. The score at the end of the first quarter was 20-14, TriValley with the lead. So TriValley each team has only scored once since the first quarter. Wagner He's going to hand off. Nice reverse. Big opening right-hand side, coasting to the end zone. It's a touchdown. 15 yards. Gage George. Boy, did that open up nicely. Excellent play call there by TriValley. They'd been veering left, and they finally came back with a counter or reverse, however you want to classify it, and there was nobody on the right side of the field. Papineau, 2-point conversion is good. And that is a big 8 points for TriValley. Oh, there, I finally goofed it. Bear with me here.
Jack Papineau made the extra points, the conversion.
So 36-20 is now the score. Yes, got it figured out. And we've got 10 minutes and 35 seconds left in this one. And now you've got a little bit of a, I don't want to say a conundrum. If you're North Gem, you do what you do, right? But when you run a power offense that depends on running the football, and now you've got to make up 2 touchdowns, and you've got 10 minutes to do it, the clock is not your ally. Yost back on the field after leaving for a cramp. He is to the left to receive the kick, and he'll come over to pick it up at around the 20, actually at about the 15, cuts across the 25, now out near the 30, pulls free from a tackle, and winds up getting pulled out of bounds. Mora on the tackle, and also looks like Moyne Ingram. 10.5 minutes left in this one. The winner will advance to next week's quarterfinals. They'll reseed them when it's all said and done. So we can't tell you, okay, the winner is definitely going to play Team X or Team Y. We don't know yet. So here we go. North Gem, a little bit of an overload to the left-hand side. Hatch at quarterback is going to hand to Yost. He goes through one tackle and then gets pushed back, gains about a yard, and it'll be second down. That front for TriValley. Talking about Eli Noah, Mishka Rapp, Wyatt Mora. Elias DeVries coming from the linebacker position along with Mora, who's a linebacker, I guess. So, boy, they've been good. They've been very, very good in this game, especially as it's gone on. Hatch will keep, and he'll get out to about the 35, so he gains 2 or 3. TriValley has done a very nice job since the first quarter, kind of cutting down those seams a little bit. And those runs that were maybe going for 8 or 9 are now going for 3 or 4. The clock is running. 9.5 minutes to go in this one.
Third down and 6 to go for the Cowboys.
Hatch, he's going to keep it and push up the middle. Not a whole lot going there. Again, the middle of that Titan defense has been particularly good in this second half and pretty good ever since the end of the first quarter. Getting up off the bottom of the pile looks like Kaiser Becker, number 12. Called his name a couple of times on defense. Becker, one of a host of non-seniors on this team. Only 2 for TriValley this season. Moyne Ingram, Cash Pearson, the only 2 seniors. 4th down and 3. Maybe the play of the game here for North Gem. Hatch will give to Yost. He gets across the 40. Don't think he got it. It's going to depend on the spot. Jace Wagner gets up. He doesn't think he got it. The spot is going to be close to the 31. I think it's going to be short. We're waiting for they give him a first down. Oh, I thought he was going to be short, but the gentleman in the white cap, the head referee, Larry Shippey, signals a first down.
Okay. They give the lead to North Gem, and so first down for North Gem on their own 41.
Full disclosure, I don't have a good line on it from here. No one really does. I'm up and away from it, and the official was looking right down the line, and he made the determination it was a first down. So North Gem keeps the drive alive, but the clock is running. 1st and 10, and we're going to get an offsides on the TriValley defense. So a free 5 yards there for North Gem. Came into this game 4-5 overall, 2-2 in the Rocky Mountain Conference. So I don't know how many people outside of the greater Bancroft area expected this North Gem team to be in this position in the fourth quarter against a very good TriValley team. They have played well. Long sweep to the left-hand side. Yost cuts inside. He gets across midfield. Should be a first down. That looks like they'll mark it about a yard short. So second down and then maybe a yard.
Yeah, second and a yard.
Ooh, the box on the far side says third down. I thought it was only second down, but we'll go with what they have on the field. But only about a yard to go for the first here. 7, and now they've got it back to second. Hatch will keep, and he'll just follow his guard, and he'll pick up that first down, picks up a couple. Clock continuing to run, and that is not good news for North Gem. They are not designed to spread it out and start winging it around. Head coach Corey Hatch joking before the game, we have a trips formation, but you'll know we're in trouble if we use it. They keep everybody in tight. That's what they want to do. They run the football. They've attempted 2 passes today. Hatch 1 for 2. We've got a flag down, and they've got a penalty on North Gem. Got a false start. And it looks like they're calling it on River Hayden. Hayden had the pass reception. Hatch's 2 attempts thus far, a third down completion to River Hayden in the first half, and then right before halftime, they spiked the ball to stop the clock. So really one pass attempt, or one real pass play. But Hatch in the books, 1 for 2 for 15-ish yards. Don't have the official stats up here. Those are being kept somewhere else. So 1st and 15 now for North Gem. Yost will not get the handoff. Hatch will keep it. Does not get much. That TriValley defense has really tightened things up. Some nice adjustments by the TriValley coaching staff. Tyler Wagner with Jake Wagner and Zach Beatty, the assistants. And the players have executed beautifully, particularly here in the second half. Hatch, he'll look to throw. He's got a man open and is caught, and a touchdown-saving tackle from Jace Wagner. Great touch on the throw into the right flat from Rusty Hatch. Nice reception from River Hayden, and Wagner got Hayden by the shoe top, and if he didn't, Hayden would have walked in the remaining 40 yards for a touchdown, 43 yards. So a big tackle from Wagner. 3rd down and 6. So saved a first down for sure, probably a touchdown. Five minutes left. Handoff to Yost. He veers off one tackle. He's going to be about 3 yards short of the first down to the 41. Elias DeVries again on the tackle as we're inside of 5 minutes to go. 4th down, almost a full 4.
Almost a 41-yard line. And it is 4th down, 4 yards to go.
So here's your ball game. North Gem trailing by 16, 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. If they don't pick up this first down, I just don't think they'll have time to get back into this game no matter what TriValley does. Hatch, sweep to the near side. Yost, I think he's got the first down, absorbed a big hit along the sideline from Moyne Ingram, but I think he did get the first down. Wait for the official, and he does look to have it by about a yard.
First down. Takes it down to the 30.
North Gem coming straight up to the line. 4.5 minutes to go. Hatch bobbles the snap. It's down under the center. Hatch finally pulls it out of there, tries to do something with it. So the snap got fumbled, and the center, who is Hayden Franson, either tried to fall on it or got knocked down, and Hatch was down there trying to pull it out. And then he wound up getting knocked down for about a 2-yard loss. Hatch to Yost. He'll just slam into that left side, get back to about the original line of scrimmage, and that is it. Barton in there on the tackle. A whole bunch of people again. The Titan defense in the second half has rallied to the ball very well. Inside of 4 minutes to go. We're working on about a 6-minute drive for North Gem, which would be fantastic for the Cowboys if they were up 16. The problem is they're down 16. 3rd and 11, and this is just the way they play it. They're not doing anything wrong. They're actually executing pretty well. Hatch will sweep to Welker. Not much there. He's going to try and fight forward, does keep the legs going, gets inside the 35. So what looked like it could have been a no gain, maybe even a loss of a yard or two. He gets down to almost exactly just inside the 35. It'll be 4th and about 7. And with 3 minutes to go, maybe the last gasp here for the Cowboys. Hatch gives it to Yost. No chance. No chance. TriValley defense locks that one down. And that should just about do it. 2:53 to go in the football game. TriValley will take over at their own 34-yard line. Don't forget, coming up into the game, IdahoSports.com player of the game. We'll do a quick scoring recap, and then we'll start picking up to get out of here. Yost, handoff, left side, out to about the 40, 41, 42. Nice gain on first down. I think that's Ingram waiting for him to unstack to be sure. Yep, that is Moyne Ingram. Gain of about 8. 2.5 minutes to go. And if this is it for North Gem, I think that the Cowboy fans and faithful and the Bancroft community should be pretty proud of the effort their boys put out today. But TriValley just tightened up a little bit too much in the second half. Run to the left side, right side, it's George. Plays off one tackler, trying to get to the corner. Won't bring it for a touchdown. Easily has the first down across midfield. Down to about the 44. This TriValley team, remember, they got punched in the mouth back in that first quarter. North Gem, a couple early touchdowns. And ever since then, this Titan defense has done an exceptional job limiting any kind of big plays for North Gem. Really, they've had 2. They had the Yost run on the first play of the game, and then before halftime, Rusty Hatch went about 60 yards. But other than that, TriValley has done a pretty good job limiting the big plays. Wagner coming to the left, has a bunch of blockers. He's got room. He's inside the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. 45 yards, Jace Wagner, and that will just about do it. One minute, 45 seconds to go. And you're going to see this score tomorrow, or people are going to see this score tomorrow or later tonight, and they're going to think, oh, this wasn't much of a game. It was a heck of a ball game. Papineau to the left, cuts inside. Ball comes loose. 2-point conversion, no. Excuse me. So 42-20. 1 minute, 45 seconds left in the football game. So TriValley Exceptional job here in the second half. Adjustments, particularly on defense. And Jace Wagner, the junior quarterback. Touchdown run, touchdown pass, touchdown pass, touchdown run, touchdown run. 4 touchdown runs in this game. And these are unofficial numbers, but here are the lengths of his touchdown runs as I have them. 46, 45, 45. So he's pretty consistent in his distances. Now those, like I said, those are unofficial. But I'd guess he's got to be, if not at 200 yards rushing, he's got to be dang near it. And like I say, they keep the stats on the sidelines here. I don't have the official totals. But he has had one heck of a football game. So TriValley to kick off. Little pooch kick. Picked up by Lucky Welker on his own 32. Comes to the right, makes one man miss, and gets out across the 40. So 42-20 is the score, minute 39 to go. Remember, it was 20-20 at halftime. So some adjustments from TriValley. And I do think that North Gem probably wore down a little bit here in that second half. The gaps, the holes just aren't quite as big. They're not hitting them quite as hard, quite as fast. But the compete, cannot question the compete. These two teams have both played very, very hard today. Hatch will keep running to the left. Gets out to about the 45 and then gets knocked down there. As we mentioned earlier, Garden Valley winning today. They won 32-8, the final score in that game. And then this game here, 2 games coming up later tonight. Coming up in about 10 minutes, actually. Cascade and Deary will kick off up in Deary. And then later tonight, Chalice at Dietrich. Loss of a couple yards will bring up third down. 1 minute to go. This one pretty academic at this point, 42-20. TriValley is going to advance. Hatch the option to Welker, and Welker gets snowed under. Good defense there. As Jace Wagner comes in to make the stop, we've got a timeout called. Looks like TriValley is going to call the timeout with 47 seconds to go, as it'll be 4th down and 12. 20-20 at halftime. And then in the second half, Wagner a couple of touchdown runs, and also Gage George a touchdown run, as all 22 points in the second half thus far scored by TriValley. Again, want to thank our officials, Larry Shippey, the white hat, Gary Barnes, the umpire, Keith Porter, the head linesman, line judge Jim Flannery, back judge Cameron Hennish. We'd like to thank the weather for holding off, although it is starting to get a little bit darker out there. Supposed to get a little bit of rain coming up maybe in about an hour. North Gem coming onto the field. 4th down, 12. And why not? They'll go for it. No reason not to. They'll reposition Welker here. Hatch will take the snap, option to the left side, pitches to Yost, and he'll get out in front and run as a lead blocker. Good tackle on the side. It's DeVries again. Big tackle there, short of the first down. Yost picks up about 4, and that will do it. Though we got 40 seconds to run off the clock, but TriValley's going to advance. The Titans will move to 9-1 overall on the season with this win here today. North Gem's season will end at 4-6 in just a matter of a snap or two. Wagner at quarterback. He's going to hand off to Gage George. He'll come to the left. He'll get tackled, actually almost broke out of it. Good job to stick with it. Good effort there as Kamaka Miller had a hold of him.
32-yard line. So now it is second.
North Gem, 20 seconds to go. They'll run one more play, and then we'll be in the books. Wagner actually looking to throw. Token pressure. He's just going to lob one downfield. It's actually caught down at the 2-yard line by Gage George. with 5 seconds to go.
No, takes it down onto about the 1 yard line.
And they're going to hustle to the line here. And Wagner's going to push it in. We've got a flag down. I don't think everybody was set. And I don't know the enforcement of the rule here. There's 1 second on the clock. In the pros, they have some 10-second runoff stuff, but I don't know if that's the same thing in high school football. Those back up 5 yards, and they'll start the clock, and the game is over. Final score, TriValley 42, North Gem 20. We're going to step aside for a moment. We'll come back with the post-game show in just a moment here on IdahoSports.com.
An Idaho-based credit union is leading the way in community initiatives and charitable partnerships. Recognizing a need for change, Lookout Credit Union underwent a major transformation to put its employees and their community first. Through 2 strong initiatives, Lookout Credit Union is ensuring a brighter future for its community. To find out more, visit www.lookoutcu.com.
Will Henneke back here on IdahoSports.com. Our final score, 42-20, TriValley over North Gem. So TriValley will advance. They don't know who they'll play yet. Athletic Director Brendan Wolf here describing next to me that they've basically got to find out the winner of the Shoshone-North Gem game and then – or I'm sorry, Shoshone – I only went 0 for 2 on that one. Dietrich and Chalice. Okay, and that game's coming up tonight. That will kind of help everything fall in line as far as who goes where next. So we'll see how that turns out. 2 games in the books now. Garden Valley defeating Shoshone, TriValley defeating North Gem, and that is how we will move on. Here's your final scoring summary. North Gem, first play of the game, it was Craig Yost, 75 yards for a score. 15 seconds into the game, led 8-0. Less than 20 seconds later, TriValley got their first touchdown. Jace Wagner, 46-yard run. That made it 8-6. North Gem drives right back down. Rusty Hatch from 6 yards out. That made it 14-6 with 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. TriValley gets a touchdown pass from Wagner to J.J. Sutton. 2-point conversion, no good. So with 2 minutes and 34 seconds to go, they trailed 14-12. They recover an onside kick. And then Wagner to Gage George, an 11-yard score. 2-point conversion is good. And TriValley, after one, led 20-14. Second quarter, the only touchdown, Rusty Hatch, a 6-yard run, tied the game 20-20 at halftime. After halftime, TriValley took over. Jace Wagner, 45-yard touchdown run, 2-point conversion good, 28-20. And then in the fourth quarter, Gage George, 15-yard touchdown run, 2-point conversion good, 36-20. And then with under 2 minutes to go, Wagner, a 45-yard touchdown run. That made it 42-20, and that winds up being your final score. Today's player of the game, brought to you by the Idaho Office of Highway Safety, reminding you to keep your head in the game. And the player of the game, Jace Wagner, the junior from TriValley. 2 touchdown passes, 3 touchdown runs, had a hand in 5 total touchdowns. We don't have the final stats other than, boy, he had himself a nice football game. Jace Wagner, your IdahoSports.com player of the game, again brought to you by the Idaho Office of Highway Safety. This has been an IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of the 2024 high school football postseason, brought to you by your major partners here at IdahoSports.com. Project Filter, Your Health Idaho, Ideal, Idaho's college savings program, Valleywide Cooperative, your local Toyota dealers, the Idaho Office of Highway Safety, and Dip Fusion Helmet Reconditioning. We'd also like to thank our local sponsors that helped make this game possible today. Helena Agra Enterprises, Idaho Ag Credit, Rindless Baker Farms, and also Southwest District Health and Partnerships for Success program. Without all those people, I would not be here today and you would not be listening. So count it as a blessing or a curse, I guess, depending on your mood. Heck of a football game here today. Special thank you to Brendan Wolf, the athletic director here, TriValley High School, and everyone in Cambridge for their help making this game possible. Again, Jace Wagner, the Idaho Office of Highway Safety, IdahoSports.com player of the game. your final score today. TriValley Titans 42, North Gem Cowboys 20. Good night, everybody.
Let's talk about open enrollment for health insurance. Your Health Idaho's.
Hello? This year.
This has been a presentation of IdahoSports.com GameStreams. This broadcast is copyrighted to IdahoSports.com. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the